Sure, you can stand next to me. I have the pleasure of introducing this wonderful lady. So today we are honored to welcome Dr. Ramirez. Was raised on the south side of Milwaukee, graduating from St. Anthony High School. After graduating from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, she went to complete a doctorate of physical therapy and master's degree in women's health from Rosalind Franklin University of Medicine and Science. In 2013, Dr. Ramirez founded Physical Therapy of Milwaukee, the first bilingual English-Spanish physical therapy clinic providing personalized rehabilitation care for those with work-related injuries, sports injuries, and post-surgical conditions. As an award-winning healthcare practitioner, business owner, Latino entrepreneur, and as a servant and transformational leader, she is devoted to community service and improving healthcare for Milwaukee and its Spanish-speaking populations. 2014 by the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, recipient of Milwaukee's Business Journal 40 Under 40 Award, Rosalind Franklin University of Medicine and Science, College of Health Professions 2016 Distinguished Alumnus of the Year, and 2016 Department of Physical Therapy Alumnus of the Year. In 2017, Physical Therapy of Milwaukee was given the Wisconsin Outstanding Minority Business Enterprise Award. And most recently, Madison 365 named Dr. Ramirez one of the Wisconsin's most influential Latinos. And she was featured in Milwaukee Magazine series Spotlight on Women, highlighting her entrepreneurial spirit and success. She is soon to be published in PT in Motion magazine for the American Physical Therapy Association, where she discusses the triumphs and challenges of her career trajectory. We here at Greater Milwaukee chapter of GMNAHN know her as a strong, successful, inspirational Latino woman and leader, and we thank Dr. Ramirez for her support of our mission and our work, and are honored to have her here today. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Sylvestra Ramirez.
So excited to be here with you today. So happy to see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new faces. Speak with you on a Saturday. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. I know you would not much rather be outside, so I'm glad we're all here. I'd like to thank the board. I'd like to thank the National Association of Hispanic Nurses for this invitation. When they asked me to speak, it was an easy yes for me. And mainly because I believed in their mission, and I've grown to know these ladies and seen their ambition and their drive to bring this organization forward within such a short amount of time. So I'm so excited to see them grow even more. And we also at the clinic, our PTM logo is blue, their logo is blue, so we said, yes, this is perfect. I will do it. And I will wear blue too, so. Okay. On top of that, I felt that as a healthcare provider, as a physical therapist, as nurses, I felt that we had a lot of commonalities. We are Hispanic providers servicing the same community here in Milwaukee. So that commonality, I said most definitely I'd be more than willing to come and speak on the topic of leadership. Because like you stated earlier, my goal was not to be in a leadership position. My goal was just to service the Hispanic community and be in healthcare. So I want to share with you a few golden nuggets about how I got to this point in my career, and hope that you leave empowered and leave with the idea that you could be a leader someday too. Okay, so I'm going to step down now, and I'm going to keep going back and forth because I get a little claustrophobic back there. Can you hear me? Okay, awesome. So we're going to play a little bit of a game. And I want everybody to stand up, please. First rule, everybody plays. Second rule is you have to choose, and the game is called this or that. There's no in-between votes. So the first question is, everybody that prefers cookies, up to the front. Are you a chocolate chip cookie lover? That enjoys cake, towards the back. Cheesecake, carrot cake. What other cake? Vanilla cake, chocolate cake, German chocolate cake. Let's see which side has more people. Are you a cookies lover in the front? Cake towards the back. Winning. Okay, cake. Who wants to tell me their favorite cake?
I'm diabetic.
Cheesecake. How many people love cheesecake? Okay. Then you're on the... Okay, ready? Number 2. City vacation or here, but for some reason they're not showing up. That's okay. Imagine it. Everybody that loves a city vacation on this side. Everybody that loves a beach. Do you like enjoying a new city, seeing the sights, the new restaurant, being up in the skyscrapers, or the beach? You're dipping your toes in the sand, you're feeling the sun, the serenity and the quietness of the beach. Wow, okay. I thought you were going to stay in city. What? Obviously beach one, and I just think it's because it's winter in Wisconsin and we're done. Okay, I understand. But I want to know, what's your favorite city to visit?
Mexico.
Mexico. Does that change anybody's votes? No? Okay, fine. All right, ready? Dog or cat? Now, wait, you have to choose your child. You need to choose one. Okay, ready? Dog lovers on this side. Cat lovers on this side. Oh, everybody's heading to their front. We've got a lot of dog lovers in the audience.
Come on, Lex.
Look at that. Okay. Do we have people that own both a dog and a cat? Raise your hand. Dog and cat. And you chose cat as your favorite. Okay. You can all have a seat. Thank you very much for playing. We have... Yes, you won as the dog lovers. We have so much in common. A little bit what has led me to choose physical therapy. What has a rough road. It's been a roller coaster. There were good days, there were bad days. And a fun, fast-paced style, because that's how I have felt these past 30 plus years go by. It's been lightning fast. So the style of presentation I'm going to use is pecha kucha. I didn't just swear at you in Spanish, don't worry. Does anybody know what pecha kucha is? You nodded your head yes.
I used to work in a theater, and they used to do, I think is like debate, somewhere like that.
Similar.
Okay.
So it's a Japanese word, it's a Japanese style of presentation. It goes very fast. I'm going to show you 20 slides for 20 seconds each slide. So you got to keep up with me, okay? In less than 8 minutes, you will know everything about me from birth to 30 plus years. Are you ready? Pecha kucha, 20 slides, 20 seconds. I will bring you from when I was born all the way up 30 plus years of this business trajectory. I was a 1980s baby, born to 2 Mexican parents. My dad is from Zacatecas, my mom is from Monterrey. 4 kids, 6 people in the household. Mexican tradition is to shave the baby's head and put cow manure so that the hair grows curly and fluffy. Lived on the south side of Milwaukee, 53204 area. St. Anthony's was our second home. We were taught by nurses, super strict. Our favorite part of the day was after school we could get an elote or a paleta from the paletero. My dream was to be a figure skater. Where's my figure skater? Yes. Anybody remember Christy Yamaguchi? I wanted to be her. I watched her all the time on the weekends. Unfortunately, my mom said it was way too expensive to send all the kids to ice skating because whatever one kid did, all the other kids had to come along. I fell. My parents said, all right, we'll buy you the skates, but I fell and hurt my knee, and that was my introduction to PT. Oh. My family are big believers in education. This is some of them here. We celebrate graduations. We celebrate awards. They really are the backbone and the foundation, and I would not be here without their unconditional support. I went really fast on that one. We always get together on Sundays. Sunday dinner involves laughing, talking very loud. Nieces and nephew on this side, we teach them that they're Packer fans very early on in life. We don't play Monopoly on Sunday dinners. We play our own version that Mom made. So you don't buy Boardwalk or Park Place, you buy PTM, you buy a taco truck. That's our version. I'm sure you've all been there taking a selfie and somebody photobombs you. My dad was my photobomber here. I love this picture because it's symbolic that my parents and my family always are supportive no matter what decision I make in my education or in my business. My education has taken me to my alma mater of UW-Madison and Rosalind Franklin, outside of Milwaukee, something that was very frowned upon by me, stay close to home. These two opportunities have taken me outside of my comfort zone and being in a different area. I want to go a little bit further. I did internships in Florida, Georgia, and Texas. Dad was not happy at all. What are you going to do there, he said. I learned the culture. I loved meeting new people. It was an opportunity to see physical therapy and healthcare in a different light. Loved Savannah, Georgia. Loved the picturesqueness of the city. Healthcare is viewed very differently, despite us thinking it's the United States, should be kind of similar. It taught me a lot about cultural values and what other patients have as barriers in order to access healthcare. I love wine. But I love the process of making wine. The grapes, how they're harvested, the soil makes a huge difference. The wind, the temperature, there's so many factors. I love the science behind it. Very much enjoyed that trip. I enjoyed this one too. This one's symbolic because I jumped into PTM and jumped into business with both feet forward and I had no idea what was going on. I had a little bit of idea, but I'm deadly afraid of heights. I can't go on a swing because I don't like the back and forth movement. So this one was, to say the least, very, very frightful, and I would never do it again. I also would never do a triathlon again. I signed up for a triathlon because I needed a new adventure, I guess. And when we were doing the swimming part of it, the coach said, all right, let me assess your stroke. This is what I started doing. Doggy paddle, because that's how mom taught me how to swim. Never put your head underwater because that meant you were drowning. Physical Therapy Milwaukee was born in 2013 with an immense amount of support from my family, from the city of Milwaukee, from Mayor Barrett. It has been a roller coaster ride since then, but always with our patients in mind first. And that's been the funnest part of everything. We celebrate, much like we celebrate our Sunday dinners, we celebrate at PTM. Our first birthday was cake and recognition for our patients. I love the patient care aspect of what I do. I love getting my hands on a knee, on a shoulder, assessing the joint, and really coming up one-on-one with the patient with their rehab plan. That's the funnest part of my job. This is a picture of some of my staff. This is our 5th birthday. Our 5th birthday really was a bigger celebration because it was an opportunity for all of us to sit back and say, wow, we have seen thousands of patients these past years. Look at all the awards that we've won, and we could not have done it if it was not a team approach. This was our 5th year celebration, and we had water balloons, we had a taco truck, we had a bouncy house. So we invited our patients to come to the clinic and celebrate. I love this picture because focus on the little girl and the little boy. The little girl was me a lot of days. I don't know what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to come my way. But I'm like this little boy. I am so happy to go to work. I am so happy to see my patients progress. And I could not be more ecstatic at my employees and their dedication to the clinic and to the patients. It's never black and white. It's never success, failure. That's trained in that because we either pass the test. But really, it's not about succeeding and failing. The linear path to leadership is not always in a straight line. My life has taken so many twists and turns, but that's the beauty of what's taken me to this point. This one by my desk, because I have to remind myself, people just see the success part. People just focus on the prettiness and the big picture. The foundation, the long shifts, the long hours, the headaches, the determination is what really helps bring that success. Brand new day, a brand new week for us at PTM to be stronger, to be better for our patients. We push the envelope in terms of innovation. We make sure that we're tailoring each treatment to wherever the patient is in life, wherever they are in their injury. Thank you. That was it. I told you that was fast. Holy moly. Okay. I had so much fun putting that together. Okay. So the reason I was asked to come to share some leadership nuggets, and I want to do that with you. I want to make sure that you leave with an idea of how you can further develop those leadership skills. Because like I said, when I was young, I didn't say, I want to be a leader. It takes time, it takes years, it takes dedication of perfecting and polishing those leadership skills. And I know you have those leadership skills. I'm gonna go this way. So are you a leader? Who thinks they are a leader? Raise their hand. Okay, we've got a few hands. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Who has children? If you have children, I'd like you to stand up, please. Yeah, awesome, awesome. For everybody that's left sitting, do you mentor a student, either formally or informally? Please. Very nice. I knew I'd get you standing. Do you oversee a team at work? Do you oversee a project? Have you taken the initiative? Oh, okay, a few more, awesome. Well, yeah. These are all positions that require leadership skills. These require a clear vision for you to articulate to your team what the plan is. These require strong communication. That was the majority, that was over 90% of us. So we're all leaders in different settings, in different arenas, and along the way we just perfect and polish those skills in order to get us to that next step. You have a piece of paper in front of you. If you don't have a piece of paper, raise your hand and Jordan can get you one. It's a little half sheet here in the corner. Yeah. We're going to be using that as we talk about the 3 leadership traits and nuggets. Thank you, this young lady, and then the few young ladies in the back. Awesome, awesome, thank you. Jordan, we'll get to you in a second. I'm going to leave you with some homework today. I've always enjoyed being in school and getting homework. So. You're here on a Saturday for homework. Yay! These top 3 traits, that presentation, the Pechacucha style, helped me take a step back and see bigger picture, the top 3 things that I've used to move from step to step, from student to physical therapist, supervisor, director of a clinic, and finally founding my own clinic. So taking a look at my trajectory, I picked out the 3 main things that have helped me from step to step. And that's what we'll be talking through today. The first thing, failing in order to succeed. So, much like I spoke about before, I think in school we're taught you either pass the test or you don't, or you fail. You either get the job or you fail to get the job. We're taught either or, and I would like to challenge you to start thinking about failure as an opportunity. We've all had failures in life, what we think are failures, but really they're just an opportunity to maybe pivot us in a different direction. That first statement, so start thinking about a time in your life, maybe in school, maybe in your current job. I'll share with you my biggest failure / opportunity. It was before starting PTM. I spent over a year just working on the business plan. I just realized I don't have my microphone, sorry. I spent over a year working on the business plan, and I thought I was ready. I thought I was ready to go before the bank to get a loan. I had my outfit on, my business suit, and I had a few copies of my business plan, and I approached a bank. I won't name a bank's name. I don't want to throw them under the bus. And they said no. And I was completely devastated. I said, well, then maybe I don't want to start this business. maybe this isn't for me. After talking to my parents and mentors, and they said, no, just try it again. Maybe that wasn't the lucky break that's meant to be. Maybe it wasn't just your lucky day. So I gathered enough courage to do it again. And for some reason, I don't know where my head was, I said, bank number 4, bank number 5, bank number 8, and then I said, okay, I'm done. Obviously, if my business plan isn't good enough, if they don't see the vision, then maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Once again, went back to the drawing board, went back to my parents, decided to get a second job, decided to save, decided to stop going shopping, all that stuff, and said, I will do this on my own then. I do not need the support of the banks. I see the need in the community. I see that they need culturally relevant services, Spanish-speaking services, in order to help them with their rehab. And that failure/opportunity was, I can say, the best thing that happened, because the business continues to be debt-free to this point. So I want you to think about an opportunity that you had in life, and no longer think about it as a failure, because you will come across a lot of failures along the way, but you're willing to take that risk. So your first I agree statement, number 1, you agree to accept that blank was a great opportunity in your life. Write that down on that line. Now moving forward, you're going to see failure not as a negative connotation, but as an opportunity to help you be more passionate about that trajectory, maybe pivot and take a different direction. Does anybody want to share with us what they will see as an opportunity instead of a failure? I won't pick on anybody. Any hands? Yes, ma'am. Okay, share with us your failure/opportunity. The mic is yours. Tell us your name first. Do you want to stand up? Stand up.
I'll stand from here.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
My name is Jerry, and I accept that becoming a teen mother was a great opportunity in my life.
Awesome. Yes. That's an awesome one. And I know my mom will relate. Yes. Thank you. Okay, second golden nugget. In high school, I'm sure you were all told, find a mentor, find a tutor, find somebody that knows a little bit more than you. But I want you to be strategic about finding your mentor. And let me explain a little bit about that. I want you to find somebody that your future self in 5, 10, 15 years. This has immensely helped me push myself out of my comfort zone. My biggest mentor in the business world. He was in finance. He helped me think outside of the box. I have other mentors that are also PTs and are also in the business world, but find somebody maybe that's outside of your arena, or find somebody maybe that you want to be in 5, 10, 15 years. Find that future self. That person can open up doors for you, most definitely. That person can introduce you to somebody else, most definitely. So use that second line to write down the name. If you have a mentor already, great. If you want to approach a specific person, or if you want to start to potentially challenge some of your ideas. I'll give you about a minute to think about where you want to be in 5 to 10 years. And who's a mentor that you could potentially have that can help you get there. And you might change mentors. I use my mentors depending on the stage of the business. Startup phase was very different from opening the doors. So startup involved a lot of planning. Finally, open the doors involved just the day in and day out of running the business. And now we're at the point of thinking about expanding our services, expanding our footprint. So every stage in business, every stage in your career is going to involve different needs. And maybe having a mentor for every stage that you're in. Does anybody want to share their mentor or who you wrote on that line? Yes, sir. Oh, good. You have two? Awesome. Okay. Tell us your name. If you want to sing, you can sing.
No.
Okay. Please come, you see.
My name is Josh. I have one in healthcare. My good friend is an NP. She's about my age, but she just got the jump on life. So, and then like you, I also like wine. So I'm going for my sommelier certifications.
Very cool. We will talk wine a little bit later. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Josh. That's an awesome combination. Healthcare and wine. You definitely, I agree. See, you need both. Okay. My third golden nugget. Putting yourself first. This one was a hard one for me to get. This still. As Hispanics, it's ingrained in us that you put your family first. You put your kids first. You make sure that they're good, they have what they need. As women, around us is good. Then, as healthcare providers, we put our patients. As servant leaders, we're putting everybody first. But where does that leave us? Where does that leave your energy level? This one, like I said, I had to learn the hard way. First year of business was the most stress I have ever felt. I would have a mental and a physical breakdown every 3 months, 3 to 4 months, like clockwork. I was working 15 plus hours. On the weekends at a hospital. Every 3 to 4 months, I would have a complete breakdown. I would lock myself in my room. I wouldn't eat. But I justified that to myself, saying I was just working a lot. I was working a lot. I was tired. This is just part of business. I had to learn that, no, that's not normal. It's not normal to continue putting everybody first. I was spreading myself way too thin. So now, I enjoy wine for fun, to fill my cup of energy. I enjoy traveling, taking some weekends off. It's not the end of the world if you go away and take some time for you. Or maybe just enjoying an awesome cup of coffee at my favorite coffee shop. I use those small opportunities to say, okay, everything's gonna be okay. Fill my cup with energy and be ready to go for the day. To see 15 plus patients and continue giving of myself to them. So use that third line, as I know that us as servant leaders, we always put other people first. Use that third line to write something that brings you joy. What are you gonna start doing to celebrate that you've checked something off your to-do list? Or what makes you happy, that you enjoy doing, that you look forward to? Oh, I think there's good stories right there in the back. Does anybody want to share something that they love doing? Or something that they're going to start doing, either daily or weekly, because you know that that's going to fill you with energy so that you're ready to go into work and tackle all the patients that you're going to see. That's always a plus. So you've made 3 I agree statements today. And I hope that you use these. These truly were, like I said, in looking back in my 30 plus years, these are the 3 things that I continue to perfect and polish, and it's a daily to-do list. And that's okay. We continue to grow. We continue to grow as healthcare providers. We continue to grow into our leadership skills and continue to develop those. So you will sign it and put it by your desk, put it on your refrigerator. Use that as you continue to use your leadership skills. I appreciate your time today. I hope that the little technical difficulties you had, we had, I hope that you continue to support this organization, healthcare. I know that we at PTM will continue to partner with you as, like I said, we service the same community and we want more for our community. And we definitely want to continue uplifting this community. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.